Okay, so feet in first position, heels to a line, shoulders completely melted, knees relaxed, core engaged, and we're just going to start with our head out to the side, all the way down, up to the other side, and we're going to repeat those. Now I'm going to see this week if I can remember all of the warm-up on my own. I've already started it right, didn't even start it right last week. And each time you roll your neck down, I want you to feel that pull. Keep that core engaged, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Doing 2 more of these. And up to the ceiling, and down to the floor. Really feel that pull on your neck as you're looking down. Hold that for a couple of seconds if you need to. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And reach the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side forwards. Use your whole body. We're really warming up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other arm. And we're going to try and do as fluid action as we can. So this also helps with your mobility, keeping those joints loose. And 3 more. Ted's looking at me yawning. See if you will come in. Okay, so if you put your feet slightly wider apart, we're going to do our torso twists. Every time you reach around, see if you can get that little bit further. Keep that core engaged, keep breathing. See how long it takes for me to take my jumper off tonight. Really fluid motion. Okay, so we're stepping across to the side and touching the opposite one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to hold. Don't know about you, my groins are really tight at the moment. Still haven't been able to run. So we're on week 5 this week without running. I did try to jog with my coach last week and it just wasn't that successful. So we are still just swimming, cycling, Pilatesing on the other side as much as I can until I can run again. I had to even cancel a half marathon coming up in a couple of weeks because I'm just not going to be able to do it, which is slightly disappointing. And again, but it's just one of those things. Be thankful for the things you are able to do rather than focusing on the things you're not. And again. Okay, so we are going to go into our roll into flat back, round and forwards again. So feet shoulder width apart. Bend those knees slightly, melt those shoulders, engage the core. Roll those shoulders forward, arch that back, all the way down, put your hands on your knees. Keep that arched back, feel the stretch all the way down the back of those legs. As we go into flat back, we're pushing your bottom backwards. Reach out, all the way around to the back, round to the front, hands on your knees, straighten those legs, and we'll roll back up your body. Roll those shoulders out before we go again. Okay, forward roll. Arch the back. Hands on your knees. Okay, we are going to go into a flat back. So push that bottom out. Reach forwards. All the way around to the back. Out to the front. Hands on your knees. Straighten those legs. Feel that stretch. As you arch that back, vertebrae by vertebrae, back up again, roll the shoulders. Okay, 2 more, we're going to incorporate some stretches. So roll those shoulders forwards, down to your knees. Okay, straighten your knees, push your bottom out and feel that stretch all the way down your hamstrings into your calves. And just put your hands on your knees and feel that stretch. Okay, into flat back, arms forward, round to the back, out to the front, onto the knees. Bend the knees slightly as you arch. Back up again. Okay, 1 more. Forward roll, all the way down to those knees. Stick your bottom out into that flat back. So you're almost tilting your pelvis forward in a standing position. Arms forward, round to the back. Forward, hands on your knees, and slowly roll back up again. Okay, we are going into our calf stretching. So I just want you to gently roll down the body. See if you can touch those toes. Walk that out in front of you. And you're going to go into a V shape. See if you can get those heels down onto the floor. We're going to gently pulse this in your own time. We're going to bring the toes in towards the centre of your mat and just keep pulsing those legs. You don't need to rush it. Okay, bring the heels in towards the centre of your mat so you're in first position. And your toes into the corners of each room. Each wall even, side of the wall. And keep pulsing that. Okay, toes back into centre. Okay, we're going to pull back. Hold that stretch. And come forward, pulse, 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 pulse. Okay, bring that bottom back. And we're slowly walking that back up. Hold the stretch on the way up. And vertebrae by vertebrae, come back up and roll those shoulders out. Right, we're going into our prone position with our 8 leg raises. Might even be able to do those this week. So feet shoulder width apart again. We're going to roll our shoulders forward. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll down the body. Ever so slowly. Walk out into the prone position. Make sure your bottoms aren't up here. They are down here. Engage that core. And in your own time, you are doing 8 leg lifts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After you've done that, bring your bottom back and you're walking it back up again. Really slowly as you come up, this stops you getting head rush as well. Okay. Into our squats. So we're just going to do normal standard squats, toes out to the side, and then into our sumo squats. 4 of each, off we go. So your body weight should be centered. You should be able to lift those toes off the floor. 1 more. Another yawn there from Ted. Toes out. You'll find with this one, you need to stick your bottom out. If I do it from the side, there's much more of a difference, but you can see, squeeze as you come up. My back, I'm not hunching over like this. My back is still straight. I'm just leaning forward slightly. Into the sumo squats. We'll be doing a few of these today. 2 more. 4. Excellent. Okay. Grab a drink. Just change the music. Firstly, we are going to be using our dumbbells. Quite a lot of arms again tonight. I watched a really good video of Kelly, and she was the lady I did my Pilates training with. She's given me some very good ideas. So I will put on our intervals. First one we're doing before I press play, we're going into front raise, arms to the side, forward circles, 3, 4, back in and down again, okay? So I don't want your knees completely locked, ever so slightly bent, core engaged. We're going to do a minute of forward rolls and a minute of backward rolls. Now, I know we did something similar to this last week. It's very good for you, and I have no press-ups for you, so you'll be very happy. So get ready. Feet shoulder width apart, engage the core, relax your upper body, relax those knees. 3, 2, 1. Front raise. We're going to do this really slowly so we can feel the burn. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. Okay, again, slowly up. Shoulder height, out to the side. And circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the front, down. Really controlled. Everything tonight has to be so controlled. You'll find that everything's going to be shaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the front and down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, put those weights down. Grab a drink. We're going to do the same, but we're going to do backwards rolls instead of forward rolls. So grab a drink really quickly. I'm very thirsty today. Lots of talking today. Okay. So let's get our positioning ready. Shoulder width apart, bend those knees, mount those shoulders. Get ready, really slow movements. Into the front raise. Out to the side. 4 backward rolls. Back to the front. And lower. Up again. Out to the side. 4 backward rolls. Out to the front. And lower. Halfway. And again. Out to the front. To the side. Backward rolls times 4. To the front. Now my arms are starting to hurt. This is the first exercise. Up again. See if we can squeeze this last one in. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish it off. Out to the front. Woo, and lower that down. Okay, we are into squats now, so you can use your dumbbells. If you want to, you can hold them to the side. You can just hold one. I'm going to use a kettlebell. We're going into a squat, so a standard squat. As we lift, you're going to lean to one side as you come up, so the weight is going to be on one leg, and then you're lifting that lateral movement to the side, okay? 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. So slowly down, and lean to one side, lift, back down. Lean to one side on the way up, and lateral leg. Keep breathing. Yes, it hurts. Think about the benefits. Really powerful legs. Nice and toned. Halfway. So slowly squat down, slowly up to the side and down. Lean to the side. So one of your legs is having a majority of your weight plus the weight you're holding. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, we're going to do that again on the other leg. So we're going slowly down and slowly to the side, coming up, lateral leg movement. You don't have to use a weight if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. So get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Down. Go to the side. Lateral leg movement. Really slow. Really controlled. Try and make it as fluid as you can. If it flows, it's going to be much easier for you to control. Keep that core engaged. Squeeze those glutes. Keep breathing. If you see me on this side not leaning as much, that's because it's my bad leg. So I'm just doing what I can. So make sure you're leaning to one side as you come up with that lateral leg movement. It's really slow. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Excellent, guys. Okay. We are on the floor with a kettlebell or dumbbell. Let me get this out of the way so you can see me. We are doing back, tilt, lower, hold with the weight out in front of you as we come up above your head and down into the shoulder press. So just follow me. Okay, so lower, hold, weight out to the front. 3, 2, 1. Come back up, shoulder press. Okay, now in your own time. 3, 2, 1. Now obviously if you can't go back that far, it's absolutely fine. I just want you to do really slow, controlled movements. We're over halfway. This is another one that hurts, especially if you're using a weight. Oh, struggling. Into that shoulder press. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, we are doing back on our feet. We are doing up to the side, back again forwards, arms down, okay? Follow me. Okay, I'm going to add a bit. So forward, out, back, down, elbows up and down. Forward, to the side, back to the front, down, elbows up and down. Forward, keep your core engaged, to the side, back and front, and down, and elbow movement. So we're including tonight lots of lateral movement. So there are the movements that we don't really do on a daily basis, and that's why we can have mobility issues, and we can also have difficulty doing basic things around the house and feeling really tight because we don't include lateral movements on a daily basis. 2, 1. Okay. Right, so get a weight. We are into the curtsy squat with dumbbells. Okay, so curtsy squat with dumbbells. So curtsy squat. We're coming back. Curtsy squat with dumbbells, weights, touch the floor, back up. And upright row. Okay, just follow along. So curtsy squat, back. And we're going into an upright row. So curtsy squat, slowly up, upright row. One leg. In your own time. Again, we're aiming for the slow, controlled movements. Sorry, sometimes I write things down and I think, what was I talking about at that specific time? Even though I go through it before. So the other minute, we'll do the other side. And upright row. So again, more lateral movements. 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to swap and do the other leg. Then we are going on to, we're going to go onto the floor and do some crunches with weights. So one more curtsy squat. Make sure you're doing the other leg. Weights in hand, you don't have to use weights if you want to. You can do upright row without the weights, that's fine. Off we go. Curtsy squat. Up, upright row. Slow, controlled movements. Keep that core engaged. Keep that posture and your body alignment. Again, try and keep all of your movements as fluid as you can. So the intensity of tonight isn't as much because we're focusing on our mobility, we're focusing on our balance, our control, and our core is enabling us to keep this level of control. So the slow squats. Over halfway. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to still need dumbbells. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to just pause every time I do something. So we are going onto the floor. We have our dumbbells in our hands, our elbows on the floor, and we're pushing up as we crunch. So your legs are shoulder width apart with your feet on the floor, your core is engaged, and as you go up, you're lifting the weights out in front of you and coming back down again with your elbows onto the floor. So you can lift, hold, and come back down again, okay? It is quite a toughie, especially if you're doing it really slow and controlled with the hold there too. So, yes, we had a little bit of an extra break then. It's easier for me to explain. So get ready, your elbows are out to the side on the floor. Make sure you have neutral, your back is into the floor. Get ready as we come up. All in your own time. 3, 2, 1. And crunch. Hold. And come back down again. Try and keep your chin onto your chest, and that way you're not jarring your neck. Any neck issues, don't come up as far and just do some basic crunches. Halfway. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. Push up with those arms. Engage that core. 2, 1, and come back down. We're going to do that one more time. And then we're going to go into tabletop bits without ball. And we can use our dumbbells as well if we need to. So get ready, feet shoulder width apart, elbows down out to the side in front of us. And we're going to go into our crunch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all in your own time. Nearly halfway. Halfway. Have a rest if you need to. If you can't come up as high, that's absolutely fine. You will notice your arms will start to tire, but we're working all different muscles in our arms at the moment, and you might be able to feel it on your forearm. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, so we're in tabletop position on our balls. Now we're going to do heel taps, but I want your arms crossed in front of you. So real control. 1, 2, and then I want you to try both heels to the floor, okay? If you can't cross your arms, just put your hands down. So, tabletop position. Try and cross your arms. 1, 2, and both. Oh, it's hard. Okay. You can't rush this one. Any lower back issues, put your arms on the floor. It just means that you're not working your core, or your core isn't as strong. Halfway. Oh, both to the floor. It's the both to the floor one that's hard. Both to the floor. Back up again. I think the amount of concentration you have just to stop you from wobbling. Okay, bring those knees into your chest. Okay, we are on our ball again. We're in tabletop position. As you put one heel to the floor, I want you to have one dumbbell reaching the floor in front of you, so over your head. It doesn't quite hit the floor, but we're doing alternates, okay? On the ball, this could be quite difficult. If you can't do it, take the ball away. So it's almost like spotty dog. Really slow. Keep breathing. Oh, the burn across my abdominals. Keep going. Halfway, you can do this. Get some tricep action at the same time. Oh, come on. Hardest one yet. 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees into your chest. Okay, we are on our feet now. So we are doing, stop the music again a sec so I can explain it to you. So we're doing sumo squats. So you're wide with your feet out to the corners of the room. Your dumbbells are in front of you in your hands like this. You are going to lower and your upper body comes slightly forward, but your back is straight. So you're going to the floor, down, almost touching the floor, back up again into your front raise. Really slow, controlled movements, okay? So I'm going to do that again. Down in front of you with your weights, and you're going really slowly down. As you go down, you're pushing your bottom out. Your upper body comes forward as if you're going to touch the floor. It comes back up again, and your arms are coming out in front of you, okay? Again, this movement has got to be really slow and controlled. So have a bit of a break, get ready, get into position. That core needs to be engaged. Weights in hands. And I'll tell you when to start tilting your back forward, but make sure you have a flat back, shoulders down. So off we go, really slow. Some of you will be able to get further down than me. Okay, and going down to the floor. Feel that in your groin as well. Back up. And lift up. Front raise, squeeze those glutes. And down. Okay, I'm coming forward. My weights. Back up. Slowly back up. Squeeze that bottom. And in front. Halfway. So we don't actually do many reps, but we are working all of our body right now. And in front. Keep going. Come back up. And push. Squeeze. Front raise. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do another minute of that. And then we are going to do some bridge raises. Oh, then we've got a tough one on the ball again. Okay. So hopefully we'll be able to get most of this done. So get ready. Squeeze those bottoms, everyone. Toes out to corners. Weights in front of you. And we're going to lower. Off we go. And come forward. So we're actually working our backs in this as well. Now, if you don't ever work your back muscles, I'm not talking about your lower back where it can be quite bad pain. I'm talking your upper back and your shoulder muscles. If you don't work those very often, they might be a bit sore tomorrow, but I wouldn't worry about it. But seeing the amount of press-ups we did and upper body we did last week, I think you always will be okay. And lower. Back up. And out in front. Okay, nice deep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Just finish it off. And down. Excellent. Okay, so we are doing some bridges, just basic bridges, but we're going to use our dumbbells and put them on our hips. So where our hip flexors are, so where my injury is basically, we're putting our weights on, we're coming up and back down, up, squeeze, and back down, okay? 1 minute of this. Okay, so up, squeeze, hold, and slowly down. Really good pelvic floor exercise as well. Hold. Now this will be getting your quads, your glutes, halfway. Just keep breathing at the same time. And as you lower, when you're coming up, you're doing the opposite of vertebrae by vertebrae. So we usually do vertebrae by vertebrae from our top to the bottom. but now we're going from the bottom to the top. 3, 2, 1. Okay, finish that off. Right, this one's slightly more complicated. We are on the ball. Now, for those of you who have a bad back, you may not want to use the ball, or you may want to use alternate legs for this. So, arms out to the side. We're on the ball. Our legs are straight. All you're doing, I say all you're doing, is coming down, holding it, and coming back up again, okay? You may want to do alternate legs like scissors, completely up to you. So get the ball in a comfortable position, arms out in front of you, so this will stabilize you, and your legs are facing the ceiling, so up to the sky, get ready to go down. Where you can, any lower back issues, you can raise your legs. Okay, off you go. So I'm going to go down and hold mine for a couple of seconds. Very important one to breathe, because you're concentrating so much on not wobbling. To make it extra hard, you could try and cross your arms, but not even I'm going to do that. Over halfway. I'm squeezing in my glutes. So on the way down, I'm really squeezing my glutes and my core so I can hold that position before I bring it back up again. And knees into chest. Right, let's see what we have next. Okay. Now, this was a really interesting move. So we're going to be standing with our dumbbells. And I think these are muscles that I've never used before. Well, we maybe have done the swimming. So we're doing lateral movement. So our fists are facing the front. Okay, so palms are facing the back. We are going to be going to the side, but not too far, back, and then backwards. So front into a backward movement. Now, I found it quite, not painful, but achy. It really works your arms. So we're starting in a lateral movement. 2, 1, off we go. To the side, slowly down, back. To the side. So all in your own time. Okay, my core is engaged. My knees are not locked. My shoulders are as relaxed as they can be as I'm doing weights. Make sure you keep your palms facing the back of the room halfway and try to keep it fluid. You may not be able to go very far to the side or to the back, because these again are all movements that we don't really do on a daily basis. So you might find like, oh, I can't go very far back. That's because your mobility in that area will just need some work. So the more we do this, 2, 1, the better it's going to get. Right. Grab a drink. We're on the floor and we're doing bicycle legs. As we crunch, we're meeting and we're coming back down. We're meeting and we're coming back down with our weights, okay? Then we're going to be doing the other leg. So my elbows are out to the side, my weights are in my hands ready. Into tabletop position, so bicycle. Over the leg, and back down. You can bring those knees. I know I talk about knees a lot, but we're not in tabletop position. We are cycling in the air.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Keep breathing. Finding it quite difficult to talk at the moment. So on the next one, we'll be going over the other leg. I was thinking next week, we're having a plank session.
2, 1.
Okay, hold it, I'm down. Bring those knees into chest. We are now going to do the other knee, bringing the other knee in towards us. See if we've got enough time to get the whole set done today. So, get yourself ready. Elbows up to the side, weights in your hands. Make sure you find neutral. Knees up. 3, 2, 1. Now, one side will feel slightly more unnatural. So this is my side now. That's feeling a bit different. I suppose that's like everything. One side plank is better than another side plank. Any neck pain, just cycle your legs with your weights out in front of you. So really try and crunch and you come over that leg with your weights. We're over halfway. Woo. Keep going. Quite a lot of abs and core tonight. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Oh, okay. Right. So dumbbell or kettlebells. We are doing, let me just pause it a sec. We are going backward lunge. Then we are going, so backward lunge, back to the front, squat, hold the squat, come up into a shoulder press. Okay? Right. One leg for 1 minute, one leg for the other minute. So, backward lunge first. Pick which leg you want to use. I feel like you can't see my head. 2, 1. So, backward lunge into a squat. Shoulder press. Same leg. Squeeze those bottoms on the way up. Now make sure your knee doesn't touch the floor on that lunge, because if your leg's feeling quite weak because we're working it so much, you might jolt your knee or hit it quite hard on the floor. Halfway. Squeeze those bottoms. Now my lunges aren't great on this side because that leg is still so weak. So if I wobble, that is why. 3, 2, 1. Finish it off. Okay. We're going on to the other leg. Just stretch my quad out. Oh, ready to be injury free now. Well, I was ready when it started, but you can't have everything. Right, I'm going to do mine this way now. Get ready, hold that weight. Other leg into the backward lunge. 2, 1, off we go. Lunge, squat, hold, come back up, squeeze, up and down. Lunge, oh, a bit wobbly, sorry. Squat, hold, up, squeeze, into the shoulder press. So really concentrate, otherwise you end up doing what I did. Focus on squeezing those glutes on the way back up. Engage that core. Halfway. Squeeze. Now again, you don't have to use a weight for this one at all. It's completely up to you. Just adds that bit more intensity to the exercise. 2, 1. Okay, lower that down. Perfect. Okay. Interesting one. I haven't done this one before. So you're going to need your dumbbells. If you don't have any, that's fine. We are putting them between our knees. So one dumbbell between your knees. We're in tabletop position. You're squeezing those knees because if you don't, your dumbbell will drop and that could be quite painful if you've got a heavy one. So back on the floor, arms out to the side. So remember our tabletop position, we're not dragging our knees forward. They're like this, okay? So you'll be able to feel that pull across your abdominals right now. We're going to go to one side, really squeezing that dumbbell in, back up, and onto the other side, squeezing that dumbbell at the same time. This will hurt. So get ready, put that dumbbell between your knees, arms to the side on the floor in tabletop position. Feel your core already engaged. So I can feel that pull all across my abdominals. Get ready. Pick a side you want to go down first. Keep squeezing those knees in towards your dumbbells. So go down to the side. And back up. Now if you go too far over, you won't be able to get back up again. So work within your means. Try not to let those heels drop. One side, again, will be better than the other side. This side I can go quite far down on. The other side, not so much. So really concentrate. So my abs at the moment across are just burning. Keep squeezing that weight. Now you might think, oh, I'm barely going down to each side. Neither am I now, because of the burn. Just keep working hard. That sign's really starting to annoy me. 2, 1. Okay, knees into chest. Okay. Right, another one I haven't done before. So we're onto the side. Lying onto the side, and then we're going to do a cool down. So we're lying on our side and one leg is in a 90-degree angle in front of you. Now mine is at 90-degree because I'm not that flexible. So we'll move this out of the way. One hand to stabilize you in front, or you can have your hand here, whatever's comfortable, because we're going to be lifting that leg up and down. Another move that you don't usually do. Okay? Right, Georgie just said the band is the right way round. For me right now, it's the wrong way round. So that's very interesting. Georgie, can you take a picture of it and show it to me? Okay, so get ready. We're on your side. Completely up to you where you want to put your hand. And we're going to be lifting the leg. 2, 1, in your own time. So if you point your toe, you're going to get a different pain than you are if you flex your foot. So I want you to play around with it. Maybe you do 3 with a flexed foot and 3 or so with a pointed toe. Probably see how dirty my feet are on this floor. This is going to feel quite unnatural. Thank you, Georgie. I'll have a look at that after. Halfway. Yes, it hurts. Whew. I only did about 3. Really, really feeling that. Oh, I think I'm gonna get a dead leg. 2, 1. Oh, ouch. Okay, this may have to be our last one, everyone. On to the other side. Leg out in front. Move my cheat sheet away. Yes, this we'll do this one again. So try and get comfy. If you need to have your ball anywhere to support you, you can do. Get your elbow underneath your shoulder and off you go. So I'm going to do flex foot first, and I'm going to do pointed foot. Now careful everyone, because I nearly got cramp then. So I get cramp a lot from pointing my toes. If you're the same, don't point them as hard as I just pointed them. I am having trouble with this leg just going up and down. So you'll notice I'm going to the corner. I'm actually not meaning to do that. It's because my leg feels quite significantly broken still at the moment. But also significant improvement at the same time. Halfway. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on trying to get my leg up and down. Maybe not copy me at the moment, because now I look like I'm doing mini circles with my leg. Excellent. Okay, bring that in. Whew. That was a very peculiar pain there. Right, we're going to go into a cool down. Now, I know that the intensity levels wasn't huge tonight. I just wanted to focus on our, really focus on our core and our control. Next week, I'm going to focus nearly everything we do on a different type of plank, because we haven't done planks in so long because I haven't really been able to do them. So we will definitely be doing some planks next week. So in your own time, can you go and get yourself stood up for our cool down? Okay, start just rolling your shoulders. My feet are shoulder width apart, core still engaged. Okay, so we're changing from shallow breathing to really deep breathing. So we're deep breathing from our diaphragm. Completely calm everything down. Okay, I'm going to change into my position. So roll those shoulders forward, all the way down. See if we can touch those toes. Look, running has actually enabled me slightly to touch my toes. Not running even. I suppose that's the only perk I've had so far. Okay, walk that out in front of you. Lower those hips to the floor and look up to the ceiling. Bring that back. This is still a position I find really hard. So just, you know what to do, just pull yourself back. I need to lean to one side slightly because I can't do the middle. Okay, back up, and in your own time, we're doing our happy cat and sad cat, but we're changing it to happy dog, sad dog, because we favour dogs. Now, talking of dogs, he is absolutely sparkoed, so I don't think we're going to get an appearance tonight, unfortunately. Next week, I'll make sure he's on form. Okay, one leg forward, reaching up to the ceiling. Remember, any back conditions, don't arch yourself back. Sorry, my leg is so unstable. So if you can, arch your back ever so slightly. Go to one side, to the other side. Every time you go to one side, just hold it for a second Really feel that stretch in your obliques down the side. Okay, and lift that back into a hamstring stretch. And come forward, put your hands on the floor. I'm just going into a hip flexor stretch. Trust me, you need them. You very much need them. It's just small things from not being able to put your socks on, standing up, not being able to put one leg into your trousers standing up. It's not very nice at all. And come back onto that leg again. Okay, come up and we're going to swap legs. So bring that forward into hip flexor stretch and your arms up to the ceiling. If you can, arch your back. If you have any back issues, you're looking completely forward. Messed my hair up a little bit, sorry everyone. And we're floating from one side to the other, really fluid motions. All this fluidity that we move when we move our body around, I know it's quite dancey, but it really helps with your mobility. Especially as you get older, you get less flexible. Okay, and we're bringing that back. Just wary of time that we've got 2 minutes left. If we don't get onto the arm stretches, I would like you just to do some bicep and tricep stretches. So we've got this one and this one, and you can do some arm circles as well. Okay, bring that back in front of you. You just hold that stretch. And back. Okay, so one leg in a right angle in front of you, the one out to the side behind you. Go into that piriformis stretch. The end of this track always makes me need a wee because it's just water pouring. I'm sure it's supposed to be rain, but I have to run upstairs afterwards usually. Work on the pelvic floor. Switch. We did lots of pelvic floor tonight without you realising. And lean over that stretch. Now it is 7 o'clock. If some of you need to go, that's fine. Can you just make sure that you give your arms a stretch? Evening piriformis stretches. It's Thursday night, so EastEnders is on. You can have a half an hour stretch in front of EastEnders for you soap fans out there. That's what I usually do. Okay, so we're going to bring that in. Just come up into that calf stretch. Slowly walk that back up again. Hold. Roll back up the body. Okay, so I'm just going to do arms out in front. That neck, you'll be able to feel the pull in your neck, chin down towards the floor. And push your arms back. And well done, we'll leave that there. Well done for those of you who have stayed for stretching. Still, if you can, just do some
triceps, biceps, sorry, other way around, biceps, triceps. Yeah, and do some piriformis stretching as well. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Next week, we're going to be focusing on planks. So I will see you next week, and have a lovely evening, everyone, and a lovely weekend. So bye.